Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Beis Halevi in his Maimar Bitachon. We're learning this concept, as we mentioned at the end of yesterday's class, that it's not the hard work that a person puts into their business that makes them rich. V'rak birchas Hashem asher, it's the blessing of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that brings the riches to a person. And yet still we find that we have no choice. We must do Hishtadlus. So if it's all birchas Shemayim, if it's all the blessing of Hashem, why does a person have to make efforts? And that's what he comes to answer today. A person shouldn't think, well, if it's all coming from Hashem, if He'll decree the blessing, I'm going to get it. If He doesn't, I'm not going to get it anyway, no matter how hard I work. So then, why even bother doing malacha? Why even bother going to the office today from 9 to 5 and trying to make a living? It's all up to Hashem. No, don't think this. Rak adarab, it's really the opposite. The will of the Holy Torah is Asher Kol Adam Yeh Nene Migia Kappa. The Torah wants that every person will be nene. They will benefit from the labor of their very own hands, their own work will help to bring about, seemingly to bring about that which is being sent to them in their paycheck. Ka'amram bibrachas, like it says in the Gemara in Brachas, Gadol hanene miyagia kapai. Greater is the one who benefits from the labor of his own hands, yoiser miyira shemayim, more than the person who has yira shemayim. Whatever exactly the depth of that statement is, you see something that is incredible. I would have thought that someone with Yira Shemayim, that's the highest level that a person can reach. Must be that he puts all of his faith in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He trusts that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will take care of everything. But the one who goes into the office, and the one who works hard, and the one who does the malacha, the labor of his own hands, and then is nene miyigiyoi, which means that he receives payment for his actions, and therefore he's able to live, and he takes his paycheck home at the end of the week with satisfaction, knowing that he put in a hard weeks of work. That person is greater than the one who is just Yira Shemayim, who doesn't engage seemingly in the efforts. Now, how does that work? We find the same idea in the Midrash. Avram Avinu came to Eretz Yisrael. And he found that people were plowing, and they were seeding and winnowing, and they were taking care of the fields. They were working hard. Omar, he said, Halavai, I hope HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it should be His will that my portion be together with this land. Avram Avinu saw that the people were working. He saw they were making effort. He saw that they understood that a person cannot sit on their laurels and idly by and do nothing. And therefore he said, I wish that I'll be able to be in such a place like this as well. Now why? In the end he's going to define. And further, by Yitzchak Siv, it says by Yitzchak, the son of Avram Avinu, it says by Yitzchak planted. What was he planting? He was planting because he was involved in the world. He was doing the Hishtadlus. Rak HaKavana, however, qualifies the Beis Halevi. The intention is Ki Yavina Adam Hashem Malacha Be'atzma, that a person's intention should be that he has to understand that while he's doing the malacha, Einai Mayel, it doesn't help at all. Rak Al Yedei Birchas Hashem. The work alone will not accomplish anything. It's only when it's paired together with the Birchas Hashem, with HaKadosh Baruch Hu's blessing. And that means that HaKadosh Baruch Hu intends that when a person will end up doing the Hishtadlus and still coming to the clear recognition that everything that is happening in their day-to-day business dealings and monetary gain and loss and everything is only coming from the Ribbono Shel Olam. So this becomes one of the great challenges of our generation, and that is that even though that Adam Arishon, before he did his sin, he was allowed to do no Hishtadlus, HaKadosh Baruch Hu brought everything. After the sin, Hishtadlus became a punishment that he had no choice but to do. However, for us, it becomes an opportunity to strengthen our Bitachon, because when a person works hard and a person puts in the effort and the hours and the time, and the money comes through, the deal happens, the paycheck is bigger, there was a great bonus that came to me during the holiday season, whatever might be in my monetary gain or loss, the more that I keep peeling away the layers and I see the Hashgacha and I see it's HaKadosh Baruch Hu and I recognize Hashem, so then I utilize that Hishtadlus, that malacha, the effort that I make to bring myself to a higher level of Amun and Bitachon in Hashem. And that's perhaps why it says in the Gemara that we quoted that Yigia Kampa is someone who benefits from the hard work and the effort they do. What's the benefit? The benefit is that through my hard work, I'm pushed harder to recognize HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That means the bitachon that a person is going to achieve through that is going to be exponentially greater than the person who innately has the Yirah Shamayim to know that everything is coming from Hashem. And therefore, a hard work, effort is necessity. And if we do it in the right way, we will end up coming to much greater and higher levels of our bitachon b'Hashem. Have a wonderful day.